like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now, told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog, yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk, don't care what they say. I don't got no patience, I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it, running up all these digits, and I've been in the gym. I've been up doing minutes, I just put in that work. Told them it's strictly business, and I see through the face. They all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it, dog, like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell.
Welcome, everyone, to the Mill Sports Network. Yes, you know who it is. It's Tyler Fountain, Carlton Schutz. We are back. We did the football for the football season, and we are back for the basketball season. QJ King and the Comets are facing off against the Central Tigers. It is a home game here at the U. And just before we get into this game, Central is 5-2. They lost to a team in Tennessee and also lost to Parkview here in the home state. Mills only has, an interesting fact about Mills is that they only have one kid over 6'4", and that is Tadoro Crutchfield, who plays center. He is listed at 6'8". But a player to keep your eye out on is QJ King, the 5'6" guard. He is definitely someone we will be seeing a lot of tonight. And Carl, do you just want to feed off any of that and talk about some of these teams?
Yes, Tyler. First of all, welcome to the Mill Sports Network. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe. We will be bringing you live action for the Comets all basketball season as we did in the football season. Oh, what a season that was. And Tyler, I just want to talk about some of the guys on the side of the other side of this matchup. And the Tigers, we know about junior sensation, 6'6", 205, junior forward, Honor Boateng. He played for Team USA this year, and he will be a guy to watch in this matchup. We all know what he can do. And the heartbreaking loss that the Tigers had to Parkview off the buzzer beater at Parkview. Parkview was at home. It was a great matchup, great atmosphere, and that just lets you know that high school basketball this season will be a good one. And in this non-conference matchup, both teams look to add a win to the record. As we talked about, Central is 5-2, and the Mills Comets are 4-1, only losing to Bentonville this season.
And Carl, what are you expecting out of tonight's matchup between the Tigers and the Comets? What exactly are you looking for? What do you think will be the reasoning to why either one of these teams wins tonight?
Well, we all know that the first few minutes are played off of adrenaline alone, but after things settle down, I want to see how both teams will be able to combat with the zone defenses that we will probably see and how much they're able to get the ball into the interior. And Tyler, I think outside shooting will also be a good thing to watch out for today. We all know how the three-point shot has taken over all levels of basketball here lately, so the ability to knock down shots beyond the arc will be a good thing to watch out for today.
And Carl, just talking about some of these three-point shots that you were speaking of, one of the players for Central, the Tigers, is the sixth man, Daniel Culberson, who is the 6-foot junior guard. He will be a force to be reckoned with coming off of that bench, giving the team a little boost, a little bit of his energy and just playmaking. So the Comets will have to make sure they have a man to defend that sixth man at all times. He is here to add a spark to this Tigers offensive game plan.
And I agree with that, Tyler. I have seen the young man hoop, and man, he sure is a dog, I tell you. But on this side, we have them trying to work in guys like QJ King, who is coming fresh off of a great football season, as well as Jalen Ento. Not sure if he'll be playing tonight or not. But nevertheless, I am excited to see how they can mesh those guys in there as this basketball season gets going. And we are 3 minutes away from action here at Mills. Excited to see this home crowd and how much they'll be into the game tonight.
And Carl, with this basketball season that we have right now, are you more excited to be indoors, or did you like more of that football feeling? Which one is it, man? Because I can honestly say that this basketball season I'm definitely looking forward to. The weather is starting to get very cold outside, so I definitely love being inside right now, man. And just the sport of basketball, as we all know, that's completely different from football. I mean, even the personalities, you're not hiding behind your pads. So just tell me how you feel about this upcoming basketball season.
Well, Tyler, being a multi-sport athlete, I don't think that the weather ever really affected me. I am a December trench baby, so I think that I could outlast any weather, and I would much rather be outside in the cold watching those Comets fight for a state championship. And man, that smell of hot dogs and nachos, popcorn, just reminds me of that high school atmosphere, Tyler. Oh, what a great one. Unfamiliar feeling, man. I haven't been to a high school game since before COVID, I want to say.
Hey, let's go.
And we all know how Coach Ross has came and turned this program around for the Central Tigers, going to 2 semis and winning a state championship in 2020 as well. And we will now watch these starters come out right before we get into this action. Tyler, are you excited?
Man, I can honestly say I'm very excited about this one. This will be an interesting matchup just to see how the Comets can get started early, how they can get going against this overhyped Central Tigers basketball program.
We'll see if they live up to this hype, Tyler. But
Are they overhyped, Carl, or are they really standing on business?
after watching the kids play at Parkview, losing to that buzzer beater, I can honestly say I think they're like that. But let's find out right here, Tyler. As Central wins the
game
tip.
is underway. It's getting a little grimy over there on the sideline. The Comets come up with the turnover early in the game. And now the Comets are on offense. Marcus Kendrick on the sideline calling the play. QJ King brings it up the court. Looks like Central will be holding defense 90 feet. They're trying to defeat this press right here. They pass it. Coach is looking for a travel. QJ King gets the ball at the top of the key, calls his play. And right now the players are giving them a quick breather due to some shot clock violations. Not violations, but just some shot clock confusion.
And I think that it might help them settle in a little bit, Tyler.
I think it will too. We got our boy Keaton Cross right here by the scores table getting ready to take this ball out. QJ King, top of the key. Passes that one to Allen Dixon.
And another clock issue right here, Tyler. They actually just added the shot clock into high school, I believe, last season. That's an interesting change to see how teams will adjust to that.
Carl, that is an interesting fact. I did not know that. You've been out of high school a while. I don't know how you know that either. I don't think you keep up with basketball much.
I think I still got some eligibility left, Tyler.
Here's Allen Dixon. Looks like the Comets are running the play right now. Getting that ball back to QJ King. He jabs right. Passes that ball to Anthony Hester, and that is a 3-point. And Carl, I think these Comets are here to play right now.
I think so
And
as
we have
well.
a transition layup early by Allen Dixon. And these Comets are holding the same type of defense that the Tigers are holding, and it's looking very rough out there. The Tigers are actually in a jungle right now, fighting for their life.
After 2 turnovers, Central looks to try to get something going here.
No side to side, go by it.
And it looks like the Tigers aren't wanting Anner Boateng to go side to side. They want them to actually just blow by their players. But I'm not sure if the Comets are letting them do that.
And Marcus Kendrick picks up his first foul right there on the aggressive defense.
And looks like we actually have a shooting foul on Allen Dixon right there. Or that foul will be on the floor.
And another turnover, the 3rd consecutive turnover on 3 possessions for the Central Tigers. Not sure Coach Ross is happy with that, Tyler.
And these Comets are holding great defense right now, stopping these Tigers in the backcourt.
And Gavin on the assist to Von Smith right there.
And it looks like we may have another triple on the other end, and we do, as Marcus Kendrick hits another 3-pointer. Savon Smith bringing that ball up the court. QJ King down to the other side, finding Marcus once again. And it looks like the Comets are on a 10-3 run right now, early in this first quarter. And the Tigers are rowdy. A missed alley-oop right there as QJ King brings the ball up, looks for his teammate. His teammate's asking for it, but QJ calms his team down, calls a play. Marcus Kendrick, top of the key, crosses over. Passes that one to Anthony Hester, and Anthony Hester hits his second three of the game, putting the Comets on a 13-3 run. A trap on Savon Smith. He gets that ball to the front court. Honor Boateng setting the screen right there, asking for the ball. Hasn't got fed yet, gets the ball at the top of the key, makes a move, spins, pump fakes, goes up. And we now have a shooting foul.
And I think that's what he has to do. He has to try to establish himself in the paint, make himself a threat on the drive, and I think everything else will open up for the Tigers here early. Great start for the Mills Comets, though. Been able to force a few turnovers so far. Picked up a couple fouls, but that's what happens when he plays aggressive defense.
And Carl, right there, you see the missed free throw.
And they're just all out of whack and rhythm right now, Tyler.
They probably came to tonight's game thinking that it was going to be easy, and the Comets definitely have something to say about that. As we know, basketball is a game of runs, and he actually misses both free throws right there on this. And Savon goes up, and the charge is taken by number 5. That is Marcus Kendrick, and the Comets will have the ball.
And Marcus Kendrick has been everywhere tonight. I seen him knock down a shot. We saw him right there on the drive, on the great pass from QJ, and there on that defensive stop. 4 turnovers now for the Comets. For the Tigers.
Tough defense by the Tigers, but the Comets hit another shot. That's Anthony Hester, who now has 8 points. 2 threes and a jump shot mid-range. And we have a travel call right there on Luke Moore, the sophomore guard, who is getting some early PT here in this first quarter.
5 turnovers right now, Tyler.
Marcus Kendrick does have a nice handle on him. Anthony Hester asking for the ball in the corner. Instead, they look to the other corner. And he comes up short as Trey Long tried to pull the 3 right there. Savon Smith for another layup, now has 4 points in the game, and these Comets are looking to push it. They are looking to push it. And we actually have a foul on Chris Washington, fouling Zaylen Rowland on the layup.
And Tyler, they've just simply been more aggressive tonight on both ends of the ball, looking to attack the basket early. It's been a great one for the Comets, a great start. And these cheerleaders are having their effect on the game tonight as we've seen these teams go 0 for 3 on free throws so far.
And the free throw right here will be good for Zaylen Rowland, keeping these Comets rolling, actually. And he switches that one. It is now 16-5. The Comets, a 16-5 run. Darius Cumberland, the 6-man, has checked in. Let's see if he brings any energy to the Central Tigers offense.
I think we're having that shot clock issue once again, Tyler. It's hard to incorporate that. Haven't used that in all the years of high school basketball, but here we are.
Darius Cumberland with the ball right now, attacks the goal immediately, and it looks like he's fouled by number 12, Jalen Elliott. And like I said, Darius Cumberland is going to put his stamp on this game. Although he missed the putback, he's definitely looking to make a play QJ King pulls up just short. And it looks like, Carl, these teams will have to settle in order to get some basketball playing. Right now, it's just a game of transition, back and forth, typical type of fast breaks, but the Comets have a lead on this game.
They do have a lead, and the foul count is currently 5-2. Let's see how much of a factor that is.
Another turnover, Carl. How many turnovers is that? And Zaylen Rowland on the fast break layup might have strained his hamstring right there.
I'm not sure if he caught a cramp right there, but he was still able to make that basket right there. And Honor bullies his way through there on QJ King. And that will be on the floor. The 6th foul for the Comets. The next one, they will be in the bonus, shooting the 1-and-1.
And as you hear, the coach is calling out the play. Utah trying to get that ball right there to Darren Fleming to get that back to Honor Boateng, but neither player has an opening right there. And will they settle for the 3? I don't think they do. 33, RJ Lee looking to make a play right now, getting beat up by number 12. There's a no call right there. They pull the 3, and Daniel Woods hits it. QJ King with the assist to number 10, Noah Chambers. And these Comets are rolling right now, 20-8, 20-8 run. Will Honor Boateng make a play right here? No, he looks, he's looking to pass. He makes the pass. Will the Tigers knock down another 3? No, they won't, but they get the rebound right there, and it looks like we have a scary foul as the player fell down and hit the hardwood. And Carl, with all these turnovers, I know you've been keeping up with them. How has the turnovers helped the Comets on offense?
It's helped them get out and transition early. QJ has done a great job leading that pack down. We haven't seen him get on the scoreboard here yet, but he does have a few assists here tonight. And that is another foul on Trey Long. Foul trouble. Can't allow teams to get back in games as he shoots the 1-and-1, makes the first, and we'll have a second attempt here. But let's see how that foul trouble holds true to being a big factor in this part of this game.
And he's 1 for 1 at the free throw line. Marcus Kendricks gets that ball to QJ King. QJ makes an extra pass. QJ calling the play, top of the key, Honor Boateng. Is this a mismatch or what? QJ looks to drive, steps back. Great defense by the Central Tigers right now. Marcus Kendricks with the ball, top of the key, already has 5 points, tries to make a pass and turns the ball over right there as Darren Fleming brings that ball up court. Between the leg, tween, steps back for the 3 and misses right there.
We call that settling right there, Tyler. I think he just settled for that shot early in the shot clock.
And it looks like we have another shot clock situation. And these Comets are now settled in. 20-9 is what it is. QJ King yet to score. Marcus Kendricks gets a good screen. Looks like he's gonna attack the hole, attacks the hole. And it looks like that foul will be on the floor.
And it looks like we're about to get a complete sweep here from this Tigers bench here late in this first quarter as they sub 5, bring 5.
And Carl, Mark Green, number 23, the senior guard. He will be someone to watch out for on this Tigers offense. He can make a play, can shoot the ball well. So just watching him play along Darius Cumberland, that will be just a nice combination to see here in this backcourt.
And I do think Mark Green will be a person to watch right here as we see Darius pull up unsuccessfully right there.
He is now 0 for 3. QJ King looking back at coach to get the play call, swings that ball along to Keaton Cross. Keaton Cross jabs. Looks for Marcus Kendricks. QJ, a nice little ISO right there on Mark, pulls up and is short.
Woo, bodies on the floor. I love the effort right here.
And Carl, you see, although Darius for the Tigers hasn't scored yet, he's making plays, defense. He's hustling, getting putbacks, and he's just everywhere right now. And these Comets will have to stay scoring in transition, I believe, to stay ahead in this game.
I definitely think they would like to look to push the break into this ball game, considering the size advantage that the Central Tigers have, but it hasn't been much of a factor with all of the turnovers that Coach Ross's Tigers has so far in this ball game. As Vaughn gets ready to shoot what I believe is the 1-and-1 here.
Savon Smith misses that free throw right there. Marcus Kendricks gets the rebound, looks for a teammate, throws a turnover, and Savon looks like he might be able to get the and one right there.
And way to make up for missing that free throw right there. He just gets that steal and attacks. Turnovers has been the story early in this ball game, Tyler, with 17 seconds left here in this first quarter.
Marcus Kendricks with the off-balance three, and he is on fire this game.
He is.
I believe that's 10 points for Marcus. Marcus Kendricks, I believe he has 10 points here in this first quarter.
And Anthony Hester has also been a major contributor to this 11-point lead that the Comets have here in the first quarter.
Hester has 8 points, Marcus Kendricks with 10, and these Comets are just getting points a little bit here and there. And that does it for the first quarter. 23-12, the Comets are in the lead. We will be back here in a second.
Please be sure you guys like and subscribe on our YouTube at Mill Sports Network as we get into the second quarter of action here.
And these Comets are looking to make at least 6 passes before they take a shot. And there is another bucket by Zaylen Rowland. And we now have a walk on Darius Cumberland. And like I said, Carl, Marcus Kendricks is making a mark on this game. He's putting a stamp in tonight's game. Marcus Kendricks with the ball. Looks like Darius Cumberland might want some payback. Marcus pulls up, and he actually misses that one. Allen Dixon with the rebound and put back as he was fouled right there. 2 shots.
These Comets are playing fearlessly, Tyler. All of the shot blockers that we know about on this Tiger side of the ball but they don't care about the defense. All they're worried about is trying to win this ball game. As he misses the first, let's see if he can make this one and split the pair.
He actually misses both of those free throws right there. Savon Smith looks to bring this ball up court. Makes a pass. Pump fake by Mark Green, and that is a travel. As you heard Carl say, ooh, go get him.
As he checks out of the ball game, and Luke Moore, 6-foot sophomore guard, comes in to replace him.
Allen Dixon passed that ball to Zaylen Rowland. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Anthony Hester with the ball takes a mid-range and is fouled. 2 shots will be coming up for Anthony Hester. He already has 8 points here in this game, 2 threes and a layup. Let's see if he can knock down both of these free throws.
Free throws has been a thing that's concerned me on both sides of the ball tonight, Tyler. I don't think they wanted to come down to free throws.
I don't think they do either, as he misses that one right there. Let's see if he can split this one. And he actually does, as he knocks that free throw down. 26-12 is what it is. 26-12.
As we see Honor Boateng get ready to come back in the ball game here. And the refs are calling a tight one, as that is another foul. That will be on Zaylen Rowland. And they are now in the double bonus, so they will be shooting 2 free throws.
And Carl, I would just like to say, with all of these free throws and three-pointers that we have seen, I would like to mention to the people out there listening, not only could you just like and subscribe, but I would like to mention that our 2 most popular sponsorships are still available. That is the free throw sponsorship and the 3-point sponsorship here on the Mill Sports Network for Natural State Sports. Savon Smith here at the free throw line. And he knocks that one down right there, making it 26-13, cutting the score to a 13-point lead by the Comets. And like I said, Darius Cumberland is everywhere as he gets a turnover right there.
And he has about 3 steals this game, Tyler. He hasn't been able to do much as far as scoring, but his effort has showed up big here early in this matchup. As we see QJ King getting ready to check back into the ball game. And he is the general of this Comets offense.
Gavin Snyder knocking that free throw down right there.
And I love this intimate feel of this gym, Tyler. I wouldn't mind calling this place home for the next few months in basketball season.
I wouldn't mind it either. They're looking to get that full court trap on QJ King. They're not able to do it as Allen Dixon goes up and under for the 2-point layup.
Great hang time right there.
And Carl, there's not much you can do right there with Chris Washington standing at 6'7". Darius Cumberland comes up with another steal, and like I said, he brings energy off of that bench.
Great defense on Honor right there. Guys
And
fight
it's
for the
getting
ball.
very scrappy out there right now as both teams are looking to take the lead and keep it.
Low Utah, low Utah.
Let's see if we get a different inbound play from the Tigers right here.
I think they might look for Honor.
Don't they always? Great defense by QJ. He's just completely smothering the opponents tonight. Another
Carl, that
turnover
is
for
another turnover.
the Tigers.
Marcus Kendricks gets that ball to QJ King. He goes up court with the in and out, passes it back to Marcus Kendricks. Will he pull it? He does pull it, and he actually comes up short finally. There's a block by the Tigers defenders with the little give and go action, and he gets his own rebound. Carl, the kid, Gavin Snyder, is only 5'8".
Yes, but he plays much bigger. I got to catch him last season.
Darius Cumberland, feet set, ball wet. There's a three, and he makes the sign as he looks back at the bench. And the score is now 28-20 with these Tigers being down only 8 points.
And they cut into this lead here, Tyler. They have to try to take advantage out of this Comets timeout. But we know Coach Cooper over there is getting those guys' minds right, telling them that they can't not be turning the ball over. I believe they already have 3 turnovers this quarter.
Carl, 3 turnovers compared to the Tigers, 8 turnovers, and the Tigers are still in it.
They are most definitely still in the ball game, Tyler. As the Tigers cheerleaders tumble, mumble, and rumble across the floor. We are now going to get back into this action. Tigers stay in this press here.
And Carl, I don't think Marcus Kendricks just came out of this game yet. QJ King running the offense through the floor. Generally, he has yet to score. Marcus Kendrick and Anthony Hester has most of the points for the Comets. Anthony Hester, pump fakes. Decides to drive, spins on Darius, goes up with the left hand, airballs that one, and that will be a turnover as he looks to the sideline and says his bad.
And this press on both sides of the ball has made this a fast-paced game as Coach Cooper calls the dogs off right there.
And they actually don't call the charge right there, letting Daniel Woods get a layup.
And that is a good no call right there. Thought it was a little flopping right there. And that one right there is an offensive foul. I don't think that one was a flop right there as Daniel Woods takes the charge.
Timeout. And Carl, as we have this timeout, would like to say, if you all are watching, please like and subscribe to the Mill Sports Network. It's Tyler Fountain, Carlton Shoots, bringing it to you once again. But this time it's basketball season. Carl, these cheerleaders are going at it just as well as the basketball teams are.
They
I
are.
just saw somebody do a roundhouse 360, 480.
And Tyler, the Central Tigers cheerleaders flip. The Mills Comets cheerleaders dance and stomp. I'm not sure who's going to win that battle tonight.
Oh, man. And these Comets, they have yet Gavin Snyder back at it.
And at the ref's command, they will turn the music off as we resume action. As Gavin, the floor general for the Tigers, gets the ball on the inbound, drives, and draws the foul. More foul trouble for the Mills Comets. And Coach Cooper is not happy with that call at all. He might want to watch it, as he is granted a warning, I believe.
Gavin Snyder at the free throw line. There's one right there.
That is, and the kid's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. He was great from the stripe last season as well, as he was a big part of that state championship run that they fell short on at the semifinals last year.
Kid is 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And this trap that the Tigers are doing right now, as Darius Cumberland gets into the front court, misses the layup. Anthony Hester on the rebound as he gets fouled. Like I said, the trap that the Tigers are setting right now, not many teams can work through that one.
I don't think so
either. Full court trap. They're getting QJ as soon as he crosses right there. As Zaylen Rowland tries to look the player off, instead gets his shot blocked. QJ King comes up with the rebound, and another foul is called on Daniel Woods.
And QJ, now they'll be going into the 1-on-1 situation as well with 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the second quarter. But QJ has been a great defender today here, as well as a floor general. But when they have these 2-on-1 fast breaks, he has managed to hold it down on 2 consecutive possessions. Let's see if he can get these from the charity stripe.
Points of the game tonight as he hits that one.
And now we have Darren Fleming checking in, the 6'1" junior guard. Let's see if he can affect this Comets offense. And I know this guy can, as Big Chris Washington gets ready to check into the ball game for number 0, Daniel Woods.
As well as Jalen Elliott as he subs out Zaylen Rowland. Zaylen comes out with 4 points in tonight's game. Darius Cumberland is checked in and hasn't checked out yet as he brings the ball up court against Marcus Kendricks. And it looks like we have a foul on Noah Chambers, putting Chris Washington at the free throw line. That one is good.
Who said big guys couldn't shoot free throws?
Nobody. And it looks like these Tigers are eyeing QJ King, trying to stop him from getting the ball in any way possible, as Darius Cumberland comes up with the tip and the score. And these refs aren't shy of blowing that whistle on any foul. And one thing you can't do in basketball is foul full court. You have to trust your defense and trust the trap that you're doing. And the Tigers absolutely didn't do it right there as they fouled QJ King before the ball could even get in bounds.
Let's see if these free throws can continue to keep QJ going as this game prevails. The Tigers have cut this down to a 3-point lead, and QJ extends that lead back to 4 with that free throw, and let's see if he can push it to 5.
The Tigers are on a 19-6 run right now.
QJ stays perfect from the line, 4 for 4 now.
32-27. Honor looks to attack, steps back for the jump shot, and misses. As Noah Chambers comes up with the rebound, gets that ball to QJ King. QJ up the court, makes a move, pulls up, and There is his 6th point of the night, now hitting his first field goal of the game. Chris Washington with the dump to Darius Cumberland. As he misses that one right there, Chris Washington tries to go back up, goes back up, air balls, and Darius Cumberland comes up with the rebound, instead turns that one over. QJ King back down the court. Is that another step back? And he comes up short right there with the crossover. Honor looks like he's gonna attack the rack. Does just that, goes up with the left hand, and it looks like we have a charge. And these refs are playing fair as they're calling fouls on both sides.
And that is a great charge taken right there by number 10, Noah Chambers. He has been great on the defensive side of the ball. And now we have a few substitutions here as we see Gavin check into the game, as well as RJ Lee.
And Carl, you can't be scared to step in there and take those charges in games like this. This could be a statement game for the Comets, although it's early in the season. Playing a good team like these Tigers, you have to make a statement. Comets running one of their best plays right here. QJ King has the ball, passes it to Noah. Noah nearly drops the pass, goes down to Anthony as Anthony scores once again down in the paint. The kid standing at 6'4", 170 pounds, soaking wet, makes a bucket. And I believe he's only, there's no way he's a 9th grader. The kid is only in the 9th grade.
And he has put his stamp on this game for sure.
Has 13 points early in this first half. 37-27, 10-point lead. And another turnover. Another turnover as the Comets come up with it. And it looks like it's going to be a jump ball. And these Tigers are in distraught right now. I don't know if they expected this type of intensity and environment by these Mill Comets.
And a game of runs is what it has been, Tyler. We do know that about basketball. Teams go back and forth. They have spurts where they can't hit a thing, and then they have spurts where they cannot miss.
Honor comes up with that one right there. Looks like he's going to attack. Does attack, is fouled. And it looks like he'll be going to the free throw line as we have another foul on Noah Chambers.
And I believe that's his second so far in tonight's matchup, Tyler.
Will he make this one, Carl? Yes, he will. And he hits both from the charity strike.
And they won't let up on this press right here as they're just playing man-to-man full court.
QJ in the front court calling the plays. Step backs once again, gets to his spot and drops it like it's hot. QJ King with 8 points. That's a nice game.
And a little Chris Paul-esque right there. He loves that little mid-range. And we have great defense right there by QJ. Hunter Boateng, obviously the bigger player right there, but that will put him at the charity stripe and give QJ what I believe is his second foul of the ball game. The fans do not like it, that is for sure. Let's see if Honor can capitalize on this double bonus situation.
And he misses that one.
They say the ball doesn't lie, Tyler.
It doesn't. As he splits that one. QJ King up the court. Looks like the Tigers won't be in the press right now. Looks like they're going to go to a 2-3 zone. but the Comets have been knocking down threes in tonight's game, so this shouldn't be a problem as QJ swings that ball to Marcus Kendricks. Anthony Hester with the pump fake, with the pull-up, and he actually airballs that one as Marcus Kendricks comes up with the ball. QJ pulls up for three, misses, and it looks like that ball was out on the fingertips of Noah, so this ball will be going to the Tigers. 56 seconds left here in this first half.
QJ pokes at that one as well.
And that was Darren Fleming's first three of the game. He is the Tigers' three-point shooter, but he comes up short on that one as Honor gets fouled once again. It looks like he'll be going to the free throw line.
Jalen Elliott right there checks in for Anthony Hester, who just picked up the foul. Not sure what the foul count is on that kid, but they definitely want to keep him fresh as he has been the star of tonight's matchup.
Honor knocks down both free throws.
So one-shot situation right here for sure, Tyler.
Both clocks match. QJ calls the play. Piece up, A-Town down. But QJ take this last shot. Will it go to Marcus Kendricks? Who will it go to? QJ as he pulls up for three and knocks it down right before half. Nearly a buzzer beater as the kid has 11 points.
And a slow start. He had 0 points in the first quarter and was able to combat that with an 11-point second quarter. Can't wait to talk about the kid, but we'll be getting into our halftime show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe on the Mill Sports Network.
And we'll be back shortly here after halftime.
I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah, it's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this at all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities, I'm doing that first. Check's big and I'm sure that hurts, but it's checkmate. We ain't selling short, no the
And we are 20 seconds away from getting back into the action at the start of this third quarter. So far, the game has been a tale of turnovers and missed free throws, I must say. Turnovers has been a big factor on both sides of the ball. Even when Central made that little run to try to come back, it was because of the Mills Commons turnover, but Coach Cooper called that timeout and got them right. And now we're getting right back into the action. As the Comets will be getting the ball first in this third quarter here on their home floor, have been doing a spectacular job defending this talented group of Tigers.
The kid is back, Carl. I hope you held it down. The start of this second half as QJ King makes a pass to Noah Chambers, and he gets the bucket. 44-32. Comets are up by 12.
And that is 11 points and 4 assists so far for QJ King.
And Carl, it looks like both of these teams are mimicking each other's defense. A 2-3 by the Comets is now what we see, and they're in a rotating type of 2-3 right there.
Yeah, that 2-3 matchup zone, let's see how that works. Smaller defenders will be on these bigger defenders. Bigger offensive players.
And I think this will allow Anthony Hester and QJ King to get a lot more points.
It might do just so, as we have an early foul right there on number 10. That is Noah Chambers, and I believe that is his third of the ball game so far.
And the Tigers looking to get something going, getting this ball down to Honor 2 times in a row. And he misses that one right there. Luke Moore with the putback. His foul will be going to the free throw line. As he knocks that one down, Luke Moore, the sophomore guard.
And
First points of the night.
I'm sure free throws was a talk to have at halftime in both locker rooms, because we could have seen a lot more points on the scoreboard.
And that's another free throw for Luke Moore. It looks like these Tigers will go back to this full court press. They just won't trap, but here comes the trap instead. That leaves a man open, but looks like Keaton Cross passes that ball right back to QJ King. QJ makes a move, gets to the hole, lays it up, makes it, but this ball, the foul will be on the floor. QJ King passes that ball in to Keaton Cross. Keaton passes it right back to QJ where we see a step back. Doesn't look like QJ is scared of anyone down there as he dives into that paint with big honor obtained.
I like that post up right there on Gavin. I would say the smaller defender, but they're about the same size, Tyler.
Zaylen Rowland looking to make a play right there, pass that ball down to number 1, and it has a chance to be an end one as Keaton Cross goes up, finishes, and will now go to the free throw line.
What a move right there on that pump fake by Cross. Like to see that on these bigger defenders.
And as you can hear the respect from the coach calling the referee, sir. I love it.
And he completes the three-point play. Great bucket right there for Cross.
Just hearing that sir instead of ref, that might go a long way down the line in this game.
It just might.
And it looks like they're trying to get Honor to take over this game, but he misses once again.
QJ trying to escape this trap. And a great pass And he
a
has his
great
5th assist of the
layup.
ball game.
Zaylen Rowland, 10th grade guard, only a sophomore.
And this young core is going to be a big part of this team as we hear defense chants coming from the Cummins sideline.
And they settle right there. QJ looking to push it up court.
As he has Honor on him once again.
Swings that one. Zaylen Rowland gets that ball to Keaton Cross. Keaton looking to attack. And QJ dives into the lane. Once again, gets a reverse layup for his 13th point of the game.
And I love the English on that one, Tyler. I thought he was going under the goal, and he just flips it up there with the right hand, gives it the perfect spin. And that is now 13 points and 5 assists for Mr. QJ King.
51-36 as the Tigers call a timeout. 4 minutes, 36 seconds left here in this third quarter.
And the Tigers are on upset alert with 4 minutes and 36 seconds left here in this third quarter. QJ's playing out of his mind right now. Anthony Hester as well. We know what he's been able to do in this ball game. And everybody's been contributors tonight. I don't think I've seen anybody that's just a body on the court tonight, Tyler.
I don't think so either. And I think as QJ King goes out of the game right now, I don't see Marcus Kendrick. Haven't seen him any in this second half. Not sure when they'll bring him in, but Anthony Hester is in. Hopefully he can make some plays. And it looks like Zaylen Rowland is getting down and dirty down there with those two bigs standing at 6'7" and 6'6" with Chris Washington and Honor Boateng down there in that paint.
And Honor just can't seem to get it going, but he has a great pass right there down to number 32, Luke Moore. And on the assist, it also was a foul, giving him a three-point opportunity right here. And now we see Daniel Culberson come to the table and check in for Gavin. We know he's one of those energy players. He was a big part of that defensive stretch that they had in the first half as well.
And Carl, Daniel Culberson, the known six-man, can definitely add a spark to this Tigers offense and defense, with the Comets having the majority of their young players in the game right now.
Yeah, after taking QJ King out, they definitely want to try to pressure and attack that ball.
And there's Anthony Hester pump faking from deep.
From Curry range, I'd say. And I don't think he'll hesitate to shoot.
It looks like the whole team pump fakes, Carl.
And Coach.
And Culberson making plays once again. There's Zaylen Rowland. Goes up, Honor with the block. And he's fouled right there as he goes up hard. And I believe QJ will be coming back in this game very soon. Instead, it is Marcus Kendricks coming into the game, about to check in, as well as Trey Long.
And we saw that the impact that Marcus Kendrick had on the first half. He did play great to begin this ball game, and he has the energy. He's sort of the attitude of this team. The guy's a dog out here. I mean, what
Marcus
can I say?
Kendricks is a dog out here, and we're ready to see him here in the second half.
And let's see if Trey Long can contribute down low as well, as he is one of the taller guys.
Looks like Darren Fleming comes in for Savon Smith. Honor Boateng at the line. Not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, so just bear with me as he misses that free throw right there. And Cumberland comes up with the rebound, makes a pass, gets the ball back, goes up and under, misses that layup right there. They pass that ball. The Comets are moving down the court.
And that is Long right there, who just checked into the ball game, but already showing his ability to get out in transition.
And Carl, do you think if Zaylen Rowland passes that ball a little bit earlier, do you think something good can happen? Because you know all about that.
Yes, I think that early outlet pass could have led to points, but nevertheless, he still was able to get the foul. And I think the ball moves faster than anybody on the basketball court, Tyler. So that's why I say that you should get that ball out early in transition. Let's see if he can knock down his second free throw. And he does. Honor Boateng has had problems at the charity stripe tonight. He's about 3 for 8, if I could call it, Tyler. And they are just
Honor
trying
is
to.
a big body out there.
He's
looking to score. And these Comets have another fast break with Trey Long. Will we see him get on that rim? And it looks like he gets fouled, but he is okay. Carl, he nearly got a head tap right there as he lunged for the rim for the little tomahawk, but instead he was fouled and will be going to the free throw line once again.
And that is 2 consecutive possessions where Long has got out in transition early and was able to draw a foul. That is big for the Comets, not only on the scoreboard, but controlling that foul count, as it is even right now, 5-5. We saw the Comets get in foul trouble early in that first half, but here they're taking it to the Tigers once again, and it has had an effect on the ball game as he splits the pair once again. 15-point lead for the Comets.
Honor pulls the 3, hits the 3. 41-53. Marcus Kendricks pushes that ball up court. Trey Long in the corner. Kendricks calling the play. Honor holding him. Pass that to Trey Long. Gets it back. Turnaround shot. And Kendricks making faces, taking names, and putting his stamp on the game as he hits another knockdown shot.
That kid is not shy and does not lack confidence at all. Right there with the turnaround fadeaway. As QJ comes to the table and gets ready to check back into the ball game. Let's see if they can continue to have their way on these Central Tigers. And a lot of effort right there, but that one results in a turnover as Anthony Hester steps out of bounds.
Zaylen Rowland comes out of the game for QJ King. And Honor looks to go up on QJ King. Actually misses that one as QJ comes up with the rebound, pushes that ball up the court. Marcus Kendricks to the right of him.
And I think that was their time to try to get something going while QJ was out of that ball game.
It was, Carl, and I don't think the Tigers capitalized as QJ is looking to get his little mid-range shot. Once again, gets that ball to Marcus Kendricks. Expect the step back right here. And that's exactly what he does as he airballs. Trey Long comes up with it and airballs as the shot clock violation is violated.
And it looks like they won't be bringing full court pressure right here as Marcus Kendrick checks out of the game after a quick stint where he was able to put points on the board for the Comets. QJ slips on that defensive possession. Honor shoots another
Knocks
three.
down another three, and gets in Anthony Hester's face.
Yes, he definitely is talking that talk, as all of these kids are, as we close in on what could be a 2-for-1 for the Comets, but it looks like they'll just hold and take their time here. And I like this matchup right here with Darius on QJ. I think he has the best chance, if anybody. And there he is right there with a steal out in transition early. Great pass to Gavin, and Gavin is able to finish, bringing this to a 9-point lead. They were just down 17 points. The trap on QJ early. And Trey Long not able to get that one in at the buzzer. And I believe we have ourselves a ball game here as the Tigers were able to cut into that lead. Only a 9-point lead now for the Comets. A lot of basketball to be played. These final 8 minutes will be a major.
Major what?
Upset, as I'm calling the Comets to bring it home with the 9-point lead. I just don't see Coach Cooper, with all of his coaching experience and all of these years of experience, I don't see him putting his players in positions to blow this game away. But Central is a talented team. We'll see what happens here shortly. And please make sure you guys like and subscribe. You will be able to catch us here all basketball season. Mills Comets Sports. Free throws will be big this quarter, Tyler.
They will, Carl, and I believe that the Tigers have missed 12 free throws in tonight's game, as the Comets have only missed 6. Half and half. Down by 9. Will the Tigers surge and make a play and win this game, make some plays to win this game, or will the Comets handle business? QJ King, they actually.
And that is a ticky-tack petty foul called by the referee right there on Hunter Boateng, but doesn't seem like Coach Ross likes that very much.
I don't think I like that one very much.
Me neither. Not in the fourth quarter of a matchup like this.
Push off if we're gonna call that hand check.
Another shot clock problem right here. And the cheerleaders have not stopped battling either, Tyler. We might need to get them some football pads, how aggressive they are over here, stomping down the baseline.
The Comets run a play for QJ King to bring that ball up court. Looks like Honor will be holding them. They want their biggest and their best player on QJ King.
Able to get that switch right there. Let's see if QJ can take advantage. And that is a travel as he rode the horse right there.
He did, Carl. I believe he might have walked the green mile right there.
As we see Noah Chambers check back into this ball game. He has been a great post presence for the Comets, but he does have 3 fouls, I believe.
And I believe Honor feels like he has the hot hand. You could expect a lot more three-point shots out of him. The kid is a man down there, a man amongst children, as he just bullies his way down there to pick up that rebound.
And that rim just won't give in to Chris Washington, the 6'7" junior forward. Just won't give in to him, man. I mean, he's trying to put it up there. He's getting good looks, but just not able to put it in the basket. And back into the action here. They find Hunter underneath, and he scores the and one basket.
Carl, they were calling it. Coach Coop was calling it the whole time to get underneath. And here comes Zaylen Rowland checking in for Trey Long.
Let's see if Hunter can complete the three-point play. He cannot.
13th missed free throw for the Tigers.
But he does get his own rebound, but is called for the travel right there. Another turnover for these Tigers. And I believe they have twice as many turnovers as the Comets do today. Uncharacteristic of Coach Ross's Tigers. He preaches about being low on turnovers.
QJ King standing right here by the scorer's table, giving me and Carl a look. I wonder what that look means, Carl. What do you think?
I think he's about to go get a bucket. Kid's been great tonight. I believe he has 13 points and 5 assists, along with some rebounds. Probably have to estimate that at about 5 as well.
Well, I estimated, Carl. We have the stats right here. He actually has 4 rebounds. It's a nice game. 13, 5, and 4.
Are you hiding that stat sheet from me, buddy?
Zaylen Rowland, the young guard, gets to bring the ball up. Only a sophomore.
And Gavin not giving
Savon
QJ
Smith
any type of leeway
Gavin
right now. The double cross into the lane, and Hunter Boateng is definitely trying to put his stamp on this second half.
He is.
A timeout right there by Coach Cooper. And
I
the
believe
Comets,
he has 4 blocks.
we have the stat sheet right there.
4 blocks. Yes, he has put his stamp right there on the game, Carl. 2 threes, 4 blocks, 14 points. And he also has their last 8 points.
And still behind by 7 points. Somebody else in this Tigers ball club is going to have to step up if they want a chance at coming back right here. I don't think Hunter will be able to pull it off by himself. The kid is sensational and a phenom in the state of Arkansas, but just not sure he's going to be able to beat these Comets by himself. These guys are dogs out here. I mean, they're everywhere. They're scrappy. Doesn't matter the size, mismatches. They just been fighting all night.
Carl, I believe that Daniel Culberson will have to come in and make an impact. QJ gets that ball in to Zaylen Rowland. And these Tigers are playing some smothered type of defense.
Shot
And
clock
we have
violation on the air ball right there by Allen Dixon. But the kid is capable of knocking down that shot, that's for sure. Got late in the shot clock right there. Didn't want to take that turnover. So he just hauled up a deep three.
And the Tigers are running the play for a corner 3. Noah comes down with the rebound. QJ King goes up court swiftly. And Gavin gets a steal.
And good effort right there by QJ King, but that one results in a foul on the play. And Gavin is still down. Let's hope the kid is okay.
He hit his head on the floor pretty hard.
Pretty hard for sure, Tyler. Not wanting to give up that easy basket right there off of the steal. QJ goes up and contests, and Gavin quickly gets up.
He looks kind of lost right now. Hoping everything is all right. And there goes Daniel.
There goes Daniel Culberson, who will be subbing in to shoot these free throws for Gavin right now. And that also puts the Tigers in the bonus. And a bad pass by the ref right there results in a first miss free throw right there by Daniel.
The 14th missed free throw by the Tigers tonight.
And they are back in that press. And another touch foul call right there by the referee. That one getting tagged on RJ Lee, the 6'1" senior guard.
And it looks like they can't even play two-hand touch out here.
Nah, there's no two-hand touch out here. And
55.
QJ goes to the line. They are in the bonus as well. I believe this is a 1-and-1. Not sure why, and no comments are down there.
Because they trust QJ. We have to crown that king, Carl.
You do, and that is 5 for 5 from the line tonight for Mr. King.
56-49.
Coach Ross is not happy about it as he's still talking about the call. And perfect from the line stays QJ King. Let's see if this 2-3 defense can hold up as the Tigers try to push for a comeback. Gavin gets his shot blocked. And QJ tries to blow by Hunter right there. To no success. But there is a reach-in foul called right there. And that one is on Hunter as well on the hole.
But he wants to call a foul 94 feet from the goal and give him 2 points, and then we're shooting it when that's not a foul.
Live coverage right there from Coach Ross of the Tigers as he is infuriated by the call. 94 feet from the goal. And that
looks
is
like Allen Dixon knocks that one down.
big free throw coming up right here. And we have Vaughn checking into the ball game for Chris Washington, the 6'7" junior forward.
And he knocks down both of those free throws. Come Culberson.
They're trying to get this ball to Hunter, but just can't. And Gavin shoots the 3, and I guess the kid is okay. And another turnover right there, recovered by Vaughn. And, oh my God, Hunter Boateng comes through the middle of the lane for the slam dunk. They push the ball ahead. And another assist by QJ, his 6th of the ball game.
And a steal by QJ
King.
goes up and under, and he gets the basket, and that's an and one, and the kid is going crazy right now. These comments aren't backing down. Noah Barnes is pissed up, looks at the Tigers bench, and the comments are ready to fight.
And
they're ready to play in
a
tonight's
familiar
game.
look, full court look by Noah Chambers, looking like LeBron versus the Boston Celtics in 2012.
QJ King rised up. Carl, I thought he could have dunked it right there. I'm not sure.
My God, me too. And he has 17 on the night with 6 assists to go along with that, as well as 6 rebounds.
And Carl, I can admit the kid is just as nice on the court as he is on the field.
7 for 7 from the line, extends this to a double-digit lead with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this ball game. Let's see if the Tigers can try to make a strike right here.
They want to go to honor. He forces the shot, misses the shot. Ryan Zalen with the rebound. Zalen rolling with the rebound.
Great defense right there by Daniel. Oh my God. Oh, and the offensive call right there. The offensive foul call right there. Gavin did get in position, set his feet, establish position, and that is a foul on Allen Dixon. And that is some heat right there.
Some heat on both sides, Carl. Honor with another 3. Misses that one. Looks like they're going to be forcing for the rest of the game. That Zalen roll into the front court.
And I don't think they want to try to force a shot up right here.
Zalen with the rebound.
They're just out hustling them. And I say take your time, take some of this shot clock away.
The floor general now has the ball. That's QJ King. 1-on-1.
And another foul, hand check call right there on Gavin. Not sure if Coach Ross likes that one at all.
Carl, I don't even like that one. I'm not
I don't like that foul either. That is a tight-knit call, but I'm glad that it went in our favor. And he stays perfect at the line tonight. He is 8 for 8 from the line. I hope I didn't jinx him right there as he shoots this free throw. And
you
yes,
did
I
jinx
did.
him, Carl.
That is the commentator's jinx right there. And a late timeout by Coach Ross as they are down 11 points with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this ball game. Woo! It's been a good one.
It has been a good one, and these comments came out and got on the Tigers early. They haven't let up since. And Carl, just looking at this cheerleaders matchup, I'm not sure if the comments have anyone that can do flips.
I'm not sure if they can do flips either, but I can tell you one thing they can do, and that is stomp the yard as they go over into Cummins territory with the flips right there. And they continue to do so. Oh my God. It's been a great show. We haven't got a break from the action here at all today, Tyler.
We haven't. It's been action everywhere.
An
from
action-packed
the
ball
cheerleaders
game for sure.
to the basketball. I just got a crazy stat from one of the best producers to do production. Scary Terry is what I like to call him, but the Comets have now made more free throws than the Tigers have attempted.
And Gavin gets another look at 3. Unsuccessful there. They try to pressure the ball, and they get it to the floor general, QJ King, as he tries to run by Gavin right there. He was been able to get him in a little trouble. But now Daniel gets out, and QJ is able to poke it out, but Daniel recovers and scores the basketball. Important last 3 minutes. A lot of time left here in basketball.
And it looks like they're calling their play hard head, hard head. 2 screens up high. QJ King for the 3. Have a 2-on-1 fast break. Cumberland pulls up and misses right there.
And it stays here.
Culberson, I'm sorry, I keep getting his name wrong.
And Tyler, you said it, that the kid was going to be a big part of this comeback if they are going to come back, and he has been so far.
And it looks like Savon Smith goes up hard. under the goal right there.
And Allen Dixon smartly calls a timeout as the Tigers had the pressure that they like to have on that inbound. And that is a full timeout. And the steppers versus the flippers continues.
Big step, big step. $65 to 58. 7-point lead. A lot of time left in this ball game.
And Tyler, I'm not sure if it's a healthy 7 or a slim 7.
Carl, we haven't saw Marcus Kendricks in the game much this second half.
We haven't. He came in for that little spurt, was able to knock down, turn around, fade, and we haven't seen much of him since. But this has been a QJ King second half for sure. And he tried to get his teammates involved in that first quarter, but these second 2 quarters, he has established himself.
And there is another foul. And Coach Ross doesn't like that at all.
And in mid-air, they call a foul right there on Daniel Culberson. QJ back at the line once again and misses the free throw, but this is the double bonus, so he will have another opportunity at the stripe. Still a 7-point lead right here for the Comets. 2 minutes, 29 seconds left in the final quarter of play.
QJ knocks that one down. Anthony Hester, the freshman in the game. Big time minutes. Gavin rises up for the layup, and he makes it.
And they try to pressure QJ right here. Let's see if they succeed right here.
And it looks like the clock might have saved the Comets right there.
And 1 second will be taken away from the shot clock.
QJ King gets that ball. Trap once again.
And
Backcourt will be called on Allen Dixon. Wasn't established right there. Had his foot in the backcourt, Carl. And as you've seen, if you watched the game last night, the same thing happened to Bradley Beal and Kyle Kuzma. Down by 6, 2 minutes left in this game. Central hasn't had a lead at any point in this game. Gavin takes another 3. He is now 2 for 3 from 3. And he has 8 points in tonight's game.
a big shot for Gavin right there.
Will Anthony get a bucket right here? No, he actually bounces the ball off of his foot, and this momentum has swung down by 3 with 1 minute and 45 seconds left. I believe that this ball will be going to Honor Bodekane, and he gets the ball right there. Goes to the hole, gets fouled, and we now will see an and one as the kid puts the ball up and in. Goes to the free throw line. He has been slightly off from the free throw line in tonight's game. 3 of 8.
And he has another opportunity right here, this one being the biggest free throw of the game. Let's see if he can knock it down. And there he is. We've been looking for him all half. Marcus Kendrick will now be checking into the ball game for defensive purposes. I'm not sure he has that right leg wrapped up. Not sure if that's why we've been seeing his minutes be maintenance in the second half or what.
He does have a limp. The kid has a limp, Carl. I'm not sure if that's going to stop him from showing off some of that greatness tonight.
Coach Ross making minor adjustments on the free throw. Let's see if Honor can knock down this big-time free throw. And it bounces in. Yes, he does. We have ourselves a ball game, folks. Oh, and another turnover by the Mills
Comets. Throws that ball out of bounds, and here comes the youngin, Zaylen rolling.
And Tyler, I didn't even know that we had stands on the other side of the court, but they have come alive now that the Tigers have been able to tie this ball game.
And the Tigers now in control of this game with the momentum. They're looking for Honor Boateng. They actually have Luke Moore in the game, the sophomore guard, passing that ball to Daniel Culberson.
And a great timeout right there by Coach Ross just to get his guys under control right here. Also, they will be in the double bonus on the next foul, so I think they stay aggressive here and try to push towards the basket. I don't think they want to settle for a jumper here. 15 seconds left on the shot clock, a minute and 10 seconds left in this ball game. 66-66. Tyler, we are in for a great ball game, and what a way to start this Mills Sports Network broadcast. We're known for having good games, Tyler.
We are, and this has been nothing shy of that. It's tied 66-66 with 1 minute and 10 seconds left here in this game. You have the Comets, who people might have came in thinking that they were going to get washed away by these Central Tigers who've competed for a state championship in the past years. But the Comets have put a stamp on this game, making a name for themselves, making a name for their team this season. But the game is now tied. And the Tigers haven't had a lead in tonight's game at all. And let's see if they can get one here as they pass that ball to Luke Moore. The sophomore, he looks kind of discombobulated right there. The shot clock, they have 2 seconds left. Gavin just jacks one up, and he misses. That's a shot clock violation. He shakes his head at the coach and says he's sorry.
And Tyler, it was definitely a safe bet to take Mills on the spread tonight. Everybody thought the Tigers would come in here and just take over their trap, but they did not let them do that here tonight.
And Carl, this ball has to stay in QJ's hand. Absolutely has to. 45 seconds left. Zaylen Rowland needs to space it out. QJ gets to his spot, drops the shoulder, gets the and one. You can count the basket. He's going to the free throw line.
They actually call
a charge.
A charge on that play right there. I believe Gavin was in position, the smaller defender. Hard to say with that being QJ,
and Carl, the
but he
crowd
gets
is
up under
about
him.
to rise up.
Let's see if they can get a defensive stop.
Great defense right there. It's getting loud in the gym. Gavin has the ball, looking to get the ball to Luke Moore. Luke looking to pass it. Daniel has the ball once again. 15 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Will they get this ball to Honor Boateng? They're looking for the oop. Instead, the Tigers call a timeout, and they will now have a chance to draw up a play.
I thought that was a foul call, Tyler.
I did too, and Carl, I'm not sure if you saw it, but I believe the chemistry between Culberson and Boateng, they were looking for the alley-oop. Looks like Honor did a jab step to go backwards and was running towards the rim, but then the Comets came and stopped that right there, and just in time, Coach Ross called a timeout. And Carl, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw an alley-oop to end this game.
Wouldn't be surprised either. You have to watch them on the offensive rim. I think they try to get up a shot here with maybe 3 seconds left, 2 or 3 seconds, just to give themselves a chance at the tip back being the bigger team in this matchup. Man, I didn't even see that. And with 9 seconds left here in the ball game, Let's see if the Tigers can complete this comeback.
And Carl, with 9.3 seconds left in this game, Honor Boateng, top of the key. Like I said, they're looking for the oop. Instead, Corbison goes up, makes the shot. The clock is still running. Will QJ get the layup? And he actually got the timeout. The game is not over. The game is not over.
Woo! Just to the comments, advantage right there. We had the long touchdown throw. Of course, QJ caught it, but was not able to gather his feet.
And it looks like the Tigers will be bringing in their shot blockers.
Big Chris Washington.
Chris Washington.
6'7".
The cameraman is wanting to get all of these angles as he's running to the other end of the court just to get a snapshot.
Fast break for him always. And Coach Cooper has been in this situation various amount of times in his lengthy and successful career. Let's see which one of those plays he pulls out of the bag. I'm not sure. Tyler, well, I don't have to ask if you would, Tyler, but I know you would go for the win for sure.
Come on,
you
man.
are
You know
a
me.
dice rolling type of guy.
I am. I'm definitely pulling a three. I don't want to go to overtime. And Carl, that might be the reason I can't be a coach. Because I'm going for the win in everything that I do.
And I would not be able to blame the Comets here. Nobody thought they had a chance in this ball game. Central has showed up and played to their level of play here in the fourth.
And Carl, a reason why I would take the three is simply because the momentum that the Tigers have, the Comets haven't had anything to match that.
And does the ball not advance in high school? I guess not, as they will have
It
to
was
take
a
this
timeout
ball
in
full
the
court.
backcourt. But I don't believe that matters. Four seconds left.
They started the clock. I don't believe they were supposed to do that, as they tried to get the switching. And Tyler, I saw that play the other day by Arkansas. I think I saw that play the other day by the Arkansas Razorbacks to end the ball game.
Did they switch inbounders?
Yes, you can do that. That is completely legal.
And now the home team. The home team is actually mad at the clock people.
And they are double teaming QJ King. He is the last person they want with that ball in his hands. I believe that Coach preached that one.
Carl, you have to watch out for Marcus Kendricks. But in times like this, you have a 5-on-4 type of play. Central versus the Comets.
And QJ not able to throw that one inbounds right there. They believe that he was being held, but now they sub in
And
a
it
few
looks
players.
like the Comets will be on defense.
And they have to get a quick foul here, Tyler. You don't take any chances. You try to get the initial steal, but I say just foul right here as soon as the ball is inbounded. I've seen crazier things happen, though, and that's for sure. And he loses sight of Gavin. QJ loses sight of Gavin. And one of the best free throw shooters on this Tigers ball club will be headed to the charity stripe. And man, what a comeback tonight by those Tigers. They were down 17 at a point in this ball game.
And Carl,
Coach
you're
Ross.
great at actually jinxing free throw shooters. So I'm gonna let you keep talking.
And on that pass, I think we're missing my boy Turk.
And Gavin knocks that one down. I believe it might be ice in his veins.
kid does have experience. He's a very experienced player. Senior guard, has been with the team for a few years.
And the Comets have no timeouts. And that will do it.
And
Looks
they
like
complete
that
the
will be
comeback.
game as the Tigers complete the comeback, as Carl just said, 70-66. And that will do it for the Tigers versus the Comets here on the Mill Sports Network.
I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it, you know I be on the way. Yeah, it's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this to all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities, I'm doing that first. Checks big and I'm sure that hurts, but it's checkmate. We ain't selling short, know the work. Ain't nowhere to hide. You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind, cause I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah, man, we coming for them bags that they said I couldn't have. Get the team. I got a vision for the things you ain't believe. Here's the motto, hard work is over everything. It's that comeback. I'm calling plays, hit the pass, then the run back. Yeah, I'm far ahead and gotta run laps. But we ain't letting up, we never done that. Ain't nowhere to hide. You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind, cause I be on the way. Yeah. You know I be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah, I'm on the way. On the way. Yeah, on the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
You said answer my what? Which one? Okay, so we're back here on the Mill Sports Network. I'm Tyler Fountain here with Coach Coop. Now, Coach, You guys coming into this game, everyone, I believe, expected you guys to be a big underdog, but you guys actually held a lead throughout the whole game, wound up losing by 4 points. How do you feel about your team's performance tonight?
I feel like we gave a game away, and that's exactly what it did. We went totally away from the game plan. We turned the ball over the whole second half. The fouls hurt us a lot. The first, because we were short on bodies the second half, and so that really disrupted our rotations a lot. But we could have handled a lot of stuff that we didn't do, especially offensively. We were sloppy offensively. We didn't get into our sets. Guys were not doing their job. We were just freelancing.
Yes, sir.
We got the lead and started freelancing, and it cost us.
Yes, sir. Coach, not to hold you for too long, but I also noticed that you have a couple of young players, freshmen and sophomores playing, having heavy minutes. How much does that show the trust that you have in those young guys right there?
Well, at the end of the game, if those other guys hadn't been in foul trouble, they wouldn't have been in the game. So we had to trust them.
Yes, sir. Coach, and I won't hold you up. I just want to say thank you for tonight.
All right.
And we also have QJ King here. And QJ, you did have a great game tonight, and your stats show that as well, even though you guys did unfortunately lose tonight. You got going slow in tonight's game, but you did manage to get, I believe,
18-6-6, I believe.
18-6-6. So, although you guys fell short of the win, what do you feel like you can do as a leader on this team to just uplift your guys and get you guys ready for next game?
Coming to practice and get better prepared. All the stuff that we did in the game that we beat ourselves with, he was talking about that all week at practice. So really, we gave the game away. We beat ourselves. If we wouldn't have beat ourselves, we would have won this game.
I definitely understand that, man, and you did have a great game tonight, so I won't hold you. And thank you for tonight's game. That was our player of the game, QJ King, and head coach Coop for tonight's Mill Sports Network post-game show.